Hi there, I'm Grey Hunter. Welcome to On the Western Front. So, I'm going to have a go at this because it's hit 1.0. It's been a while since I played. And I thought, let's go Verdun as the Germans. Let's see if we can take a few fortifications for the armistice here. So, if you know what this is, it's a top-down trench simulator. And it's probably the most detailed one you're going to find. I've just gone through the tutorials, so hopefully I know what I'm doing. But yeah, the graphics are, let's be honest, rubbish, but the gameplay is the most detailed you're going to find in the theatre. And that goes a long way towards stuff like this. Also, very complex, so bear with me, because I ain't played this in a couple of years, and even with the tutorials I know I'm going to be messing some stuff up. Right, so the game has randomly generated some map and some units. We've got 20 days, because it's now the 1st of February, before the offensive. And this is the fortress, and there's a secondary fortress, 4 fortresses. So we've got 2 years to take all these fortresses. It'll be fine. So we've got, check our headquarters. Currently we're well stocked on ammunition, all our men are alive, roads are poor, railways are abysmal, missile supplies are poor, and air quality is abysmal. Woohoo! We've got 6 brigades on the field, with 3 more in reserve. Our chief of staff, we are Reinhold von Weber, commander of the 3rd Division. We have no medals. Our chief of staff is a multilingual bean counter. Our operations commander is closed-minded traditionalist. We're going to get rid of him. Propagandist. Closed-minded, but his efficiency is much better. Our administrator. Let's go for this guy. Logistics is okay. Yeah, so that's actually not bad. We're a little low in that. We delegate logistics, so this will get them to do multiple tasks. Yeah, we'll even get him to do that. When I last played it wasn't working great, but it's still early access. Okay. Next up, order of battle shows we've got 1st Brigade. Each of these is made all the way down to rifle companies. So you can control individual companies if you want. The aerodrome. Let's get ourselves a reconnaissance flight going. That was the wrong button. That's what I wanted, wasn't it? Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to say recon at around 10 in the morning for an hour. Observation mission. Yep. So, I guess an observation. We're going to build a new balloon. Oh, yeah, we don't have any experience. So what we really got to do now is think about our trenches. So let's find 6 is holding here. This is our trench line. So it's a lot better than the straight ones that were in the last time I played. So up here we've got the 1st Rifle Brigade holding that bit. The 2nd is holding that section. This will be the 3rd. Now the problem is we don't have anyone on the front line here. The 5th is holding here. 6th is holding back here. And missing the 4th. There's the 4th. Rename. To jump to this one. So let them go to, there we go. the 4th Rifle Brigade is kind of spread around at the rear. So we are going to select the 4th Rifle Brigade. They kind of just set at the back here. So we need to go into elevation quickly. We've got a high spot here. The hill is obviously built, the fort's built on high spot. That was in a bit of a valley. That one's not too bad, but this one, the main one, is going to be a challenge. We do thankfully have this wood line going through. That's going to be useful. Of course, we're not going to be the only one launching attacks. So, I think we need to start by building set wire. We're going to set wire that's area select, wasn't it? So I'm going to have to just select wire. I'm going to set wire through all of this. I'm going to start off as a thin line, but it will get thicker as we go. I will select it for removal. No, this is what I thought it was going to do. Go back to setting it. Okay. Nothing strange happening there, but we'll go back to removal mode. Don't want wire in that trenches very much. So now, hopefully, I go into my schedules. First Rifle Brigade, select all, and then just remove the machine guns. Set wire. I want you to start. Yeah, we'll give you about 5 hours. So we'll give you. Start at 8 in the morning and finish at about 12. We don't tire the men out too much. Repeat that operation. Issue the order. I'm going to do that for the 2nd Rifle Battalion. So deselect that unit. Second, select all. And then we're going to go around and deselect the machine guns. Set wire. Again, from 8 to 12. On repeat. Issue order. This should be good to our first start. We have no idea where the enemy trenches are. I'm hoping that in the first kind of recon pass, we'll get a much better idea what's going on. At the moment, I think so. Hopefully, at 8 o'clock in the morning, if I've done this right, people will rush out and start setting wire. I have a few people setting wire already. There's movement in the trenches. Good. So, air has spotted this artillery and has started shelling it. Oh no, it went out and then it got shelled. Okay. Some wire is getting set, but not as much as I would have hoped. Issue order. Do I have to? I shouldn't be able to select it. I already did, but issue order. We'll just go like that. All right. There we go. Got some active orders. So wait for tomorrow, I think. I know there's movement in the trenches now. That's a bit better. Here we go. Even with the tutorial, as I said, it's a bit of a game. This poor company out here has been setting wire for a while. Alright, while they're having a go, we should also, in our schedule, let's add a new area of interest, which is of course going to be the fortress. This isn't going to give us any bonuses, it just, if I say to attack the fortress, they'll attack the fortress. You can add orders to that. So hopefully next morning, now, we should see some wire being set. Yep, some guys are going out. There we go. Wire is being set. That's a trench. Are you building a trench? They're not told you. Is this the logistics guy taking over? Operations is mine. Admin. But he rotates. Yeah, so he's the one who's going to build all of field hospitals. Because we should have field hospitals and stuff like that available. And tell me they're not working you all the night. They're using up tools. Got some dugouts down here. They are setting wire as well, but they're extending the trench system. Ooh, got spotted. We are being shelled quite heavily. We're taking hosties. This platoon here. Rifle companies, reduced troop level, wounded. The Germans do not like us trying to set wire this far out. Looks like they're building another trench system out to the edge there. Counter battery going on. Yeah, so we know that where some of their artillery is. So we're going to go area attack with shrapnel in there. Explosive in there. That's not my own unit, just double check. Definitely French. There we go, we're hitting them. Done some casualties, look, our skill level went up. Alright. Yeah, we're getting counter batteries quite hard. We've already lost a good chunk of our force. There should be cancel orders in there. Got a good amount of artillery here, so if I let them go area attack, shrapnel, no, just paint an area like this. May take them a little while to prep. They're moving, resting. Yeah, okay. I mean, I could do a bombardment. But yeah, we are getting shot quite heavily. And you guys down here, what are you doing? Gaining morale, apparently. 4th Rifle Brigade. Schedule. Okay. Who's over here? We're getting a good amount of trenches going here. This is the 6th Rifle Brigade. Set wire along here. Third Rifle Brigade. Set wire. Like that. Now these don't have orders on them, so I'm hoping they'll get to it pretty quickly. That 4 companies there is getting hammered. Ooh, I think they got destroyed. Hello. Being shot at. Artillery. Shrapnel because they're in the open. I think they're in the open. Aerodrome. Right, so we've added him. Okay, so that's our maximum sortie size. They're going to take off at 8 in the morning, sortie for 2 hours on repeat, with 2 hours in between missions on observation. So now we should have a continuous kind of air out. Right, night has come. Looks like that dissuaded that. Daily autosave. Doesn't know if my microphone's pointing in a random direction. Okay, we got a little bit of barbed wire down. So, where does it say how many troops they've got? 1st Brigade. Morale's pretty good. Their morale's dropped. Readiness. Yeah, readiness isn't too bad. That's the location, I think. Let's speed up time again. And hopefully tomorrow, the old recon will kick in a bit more. Sixth. Select all. Deselect rifle. Set wire. Morning. To evening. Get some wire in here if possible. So, I am doing something wrong with this. I know it. Set wire. It's not appearing in here, is it? Because I don't know where the French trenches are yet. So on the 4th of February, 5th of February, morning till evening, on repeat. Let's try one that's actually in the future. Maybe that's my problem. Yes, they may have 15 different orders now. We'll see. This movement. Let's see if we can get 3rd Brigade to do something. So 3rd Brigade. Morning till evening, on repeat. Deset the right. Set wire. That's it. They're out. I mean, this is more people, so hopefully we don't get spotted again. Slight fog on heavy snow, so. That's all. Definitely got guys going out here. 3rd Rifle Brigade. Schedule. Set wire. Those are worth endless. Pete. They're still there. Okay, there's plenty of upcoming and active arm orders. Maybe you just got to wait for me guys to get in there. Is the air recon doing anything? The next question. I can't see any trenches. We had a little bit of contact, haven't we? Yeah, you're getting wired down. Good. This is giving you experience. It won't be anywhere near as much experience as a raid. And that's the other option, is I do send a raid out. This is the early part of the game when we don't need to short whoop. No attack. Shrapnel. We don't have gas, is it? We're doing anything useful is the question. I feel like we have to probe at some point. We need to find out where these trench lines are. They're resting. Who's firing? We got them, we got them. Fine. Let's probe out to here. I've got to charge the heavy, haven't I? Okay, we have to know where they are. So, second brigade. A company. All of A company. Intel raid. You gentlemen. You're here. There we go. Is it in here now? Hopefully. Now, I'm having a problem with this. So, first Rifle Brigade. The second sector. You. Delete them. Raid position. Intel. Not on repeat. Start the morning. Sent by the day. So, okay. There we go. Take off the endless. Look at repeat. Okay, so 7 o'clock. You should see some raids going out. Hopefully, to find where their trenches are. Oh. What are you doing? Oh, wait, their officer's dead. Ooh, we know there's a strong concentration of enemy there. Area attack. Explosives here. Oh, look like we know there's a bit of a trench there. Alright. Abstract report. 20 soldiers 24, 20 soldiers taken prisoner. Okay, that's not terrible. Got another one coming up tonight as well. Oh, they are counter-battering. Where are they counter-battering from? Right, cancel your orders. And just move data here. Okay, so their trench line is around here. Ah, that's what that must be. That's why we didn't build them, we found them. Alright, you guys. Set wire. Set wire running like that. Might get shot at, but at least you won't be trying to attack. Easiest way to do it is to turn on ownership. Yes, yes, those are definitely enemy trenches. Try setting wire behind their trenches. The French are not liking our positioning, are they? a good number of wounded, so order of battle. Headquarters. Call this. And let us get a new unit in. We are down several thousand men. With 200 odd wounded. I can't see any, so let's find a medical unit. Machine gunners, machine gunners. Should be on the map somewhere. We don't have a single unit, medical unit on the map. It's an engineering company. Interesting. Okay, so you guys here. That wire just in front of your position then. Okay, we're getting a small idea. The thing is, only got a little time before the next offensive. Game is lagging a little bit. We know they've got trenches in here. If I leave ownership on, make my life a lot easier. Alright, so we're getting the wire in. That's good. So yeah, getting through this is going to be a pain. These guys are out building their wire. Oh, we've been spotted. Could be worse. Taken 60 prisoners and 1,400 casualties so far. Maybe we should be trying to set that wire at night, but do you know what? We're learning this. That wire. I think I need to go into my schedule. Yep, I'm going to cancel most of this wire now. I think I've got a better idea what I'm doing. Okay, so we cancelled all the set wire. But that's set for 1800 tonight. Cancel that. You've done okay. We'll see what happens at 1800 tonight, eh? How about you guys move back towards the trenches? Go on, watch duty. That's pretty close for watch duty. Yeah, casualties are moving up. Undetected. Detected. I think these guys have taken the most hits. Pop this out. I wonder if we should withdraw this unit. Let's pull the 4th off and we'll bring in one of the fresh guys. Of course, I've got to wait for them to all go out. Oh, these guys have gone out to the area and they're getting shot at again. We know the German lines, the French lines move up like this. They're using supply trenches as a rear to get in. There's the medical unit. Field hospitals. I've got to keep payroll to end to do this. Field hospitals are very useful. Right, so now we can go to order of battle. Our headquarters, sorry. We can bring the 7th on. We haven't got anything to buy. We can afford a let's say how much it costs to build a new one. Oh, 4,000 power. Right. That readiness is a bit too low at the moment. We know the German trenches run. French trenches like this. Yeah, we're taking some fire. Ooh, look at this. That would be the planes doing their job. Yeah, we're getting a much better idea of their positions now. Excellent. 50th Medical Company. Field hospital. There. Field hospital. There. That'll get a good number of people. The idea is the wounded. There you go. 7th Brigade's moving out. Got plenty of time. Let's just keep setting ourselves up. This will be 7th Brigade ready coming in. It's 7th Rifle Brigade. So while we're doing this, 4th should hopefully be replacing its losses. It is night and we're still taking fire. Alright. Third. Okay. Schedule third. Night till morning. 3rd Rifle Brigade. Select all. Deselect machine guns because I'll do this type of thing. Set wire. On repeat. And then I want you to run wire just in front of all your trenches here. Right, so we've got set wire there for this. Good. Here, the ones putting the fire out, actually. Alright, so where's the 7th ended up? That's the 6th. That's the 7th. Alright, 7th. Schedule 4. Night till morning. Bite and hold along this line here. Excellent. No, not continuous. Not endless. Let's see if we can draw them in. That should be on repeat. Okay, we're getting there. Ooh. They took offense to that artillery position, apparently. And that's where their field artillery is, so. Artillery. So that's just artillery. Yeah, this is getting a bit more interesting, isn't it? And then we're going to area attack with explosives on the shell. Then we'll cancel this when we send for the bite and hold. I don't know why they sound so crackly, but yeah. A lot of fire going out on the enemy at the moment. Cancel orders. That's you, gentlemen. Cancel your orders. So we should see a bite and hold go forward soon. Alright, back hold repeats. Yep, we lost 62 men but didn't get anything useful. Schedule 7th, select all, deselect the machine, intel raid, get me intel on this entire front here. Yep, it's starting in an hour. We are putting up our beaten zone, which is not bad. Right, we're going into the trench. Well, this is working. I think we've properly softened these guys up. Look at that, the number of prisoners that's shot up. Alright, I've got a few guys who are still fighting in the trenches. I'm using 7th quite heavily at the moment. Yeah, bit of melee going on. Coming back. Once the last guy hits our side, we should get that updated data. As these guys are doing good jobs now of setting that wire. Who's up this side? First Rifle Brigade. So schedule. First Rifle Brigade. Night till morning. Set wire. Night till morning. Give us a wire that connects in like that. Okay, we're learning. Don't look at the casualties. 7th Brigade. What is this number? Unit identifier. Okay, that's fine. Lost multiple rifle companies. Oh, here it is. 753 men compared to the 3rd, 1,800. Yeah, 5th hasn't done much. The 7th has been battered. So, headquarters. Actually, no, we need to do it in order of battle. 7th, draw. There we go. We got them coming off. Now we bring another guy in. We lost 1,200 soldiers. Took quite a few prisoners though. I wonder if I should be building some blockhouses. I'm trying to get the wire up first. Schedule. Deselect unit, 3rd Rifle Brigade, select all, we move the machine gun, set wire, night till morning. See that beginning the same guy in second order. Right, 7th is on the lead. Let's bring in the 8th. How's the 4th doing? More the rifle companies, isn't it? Well, that seems to have recovered quite nicely. Yeah, I think the 4th has pretty much recovered. Build another field hospital, but this one's going to be covering this area. Alright, so hopefully the new lot turns up soon. I haven't seen much in the way of French wire yet. There's a little bit knocking around. But yeah. We can see their trench must go something like this and connect back up there. This one goes into... I could order a barrage. But I want to keep my ammo for a little bit longer. We're still feeling out the front lines. Just to 8th of February, repeat. That's first platoon. That's third. Alright, let's cancel the one for third. Reselect third. Set wire. Height till morning. On repeat. Issue the order and set the wire. Running up to that stuff there. Yeah, I think they just finished all the wire I'd ordered. Not bad, not bad. It's my engineer companies. The medical company down here. Field hospital down here. Build blockhouse here. Build artillery pits there. Put some artillery pits in here. So it's too much in the morning now for these guys. Kind of need that other battalion to turn up. There we go. The 8th come on at 2,000 men. Third is not looking too bad. Second has lost a few units. They can stay for a little longer. Been in charge 12 days or 10 days, and I've already lost 5,000 men. But we're getting this wire laid in. I'm getting slowly getting to know what their trench line looks like. We haven't got any idea up here. Let's create another observation meeting, which starts at 1500 for 2 hours. Yep. And that's on repeat. There we go. We've got a morning one and an afternoon. Yeah. Good. Who are you? Your second rifle. Okay, so schedule. Second rifle, select all, remove the machine gun, set wire, night till morning. We need to do something about this big gap in our wire here. So the second and the third have got order. And one of my medical units should be knocking around here, shouldn't they? Still building the hospital, that's fine. Ooh. try for a raid for business then. Artillery. Area attack with explosives. Like that. Alright. And then we'll cancel those orders. Taking fire as we're putting these down. This is a much more of a general bombardment. So I can cancel that raid. Not too bad. Cancel the bombardment as well. A little bit worried by the lack of ammunition up there. Okay. Where my supply go, guys? Supply area, give ammunition. We're not having any ammunition stockpiles. Where are the rest of my supply guys? You. Field kitchen. Oh, we've not got field kitchens. Yeah, the trenches must go down through here somewhere. Okay. Third, you can cancel your order to set wire because that's pretty good. We need more, but we got years. Third feels like it's just been mulled a bit. 17 isn't too bad. Eighth has taken casualties already. Yeah, casualties are rising as this artillery gets smacked. Recons are bringing us in some information. There's a supply trench that runs along here. That's interesting. Well, we just hit an hour. I think I should call that there. Thanks very much for watching. Next time, we'll get closer to actually pushing this assault. We've got 10 days, so hope the next one will carry us into that, which will be brutal. I'm kind of leaving these guys now to switch them out just before the assault. So, see you then.